Welcome to this enchanting culinary journey in our cozy, festive kitchen, where we transform simple, everyday ingredients like fresh Yukon Gold potatoes, rich butter, creamy milk, salt, and pepper into the ultimate comfort food. Ultra creamy mashed potatoes that will be the star of your holiday table this Christmas. We begin our recipe with the perfect foundation: fresh Yukon Gold or russet potatoes, which are renowned for their buttery flavor and creamy texture that mashes into fluffy perfection without becoming gluey. First, take each potato and gently wash it under cool running water, using your fingers to scrub away any lingering dirt or debris, ensuring they are impeccably clean before proceeding. Next, grab a sharp vegetable peeler and carefully remove the skin from each potato in smooth, even strokes, revealing the smooth, pale interior flesh that's ideal for mashing. Once peeled, use a sharp chef's knife to cut the potatoes into evenly sized chunks, approximately 1 to 2 inches in diameter, which promotes uniform cooking and prevents uneven textures. Now, place all these uniform potato chunks into a large stainless steel pot, arranging them neatly to make room for the water that will soon cover them completely. Cover the potato chunks completely with cold water from your pitcher, then add a generous pinch, about a tablespoon, of course sea salt to the water, which seasons the potatoes from the inside out as they cook for maximum flavor. Place the pot on the stovetop over medium-high heat and bring it to a vigorous rolling boil. Then lower the heat to a gentle simmer, allowing the potatoes to cook for 15 to 20 minutes until fully tender. Test for doneness by inserting a fork into a potato chunk. They are ready when the fork slides in and out effortlessly with no resistance, indicating perfect fork tenderness. Carefully lift the pot and pour the contents into a colander set in the sink, letting all the hot water drain away completely while steam rises from the potatoes. While the potatoes drain thoroughly to avoid any excess moisture, take a moment to envision the cozy Christmas dinner table ahead, with its festive plates, gleaming silverware, pine branch centerpiece, and soft, glowing candles, setting the perfect holiday scene. In a small saucepan over low heat, gently warm about a cup of whole milk and add several tablespoons of unsalted butter, stirring occasionally until the butter melts fully into a smooth, golden liquid. Keep the milk and butter mixture warm, but never allow it to reach a boil, as this preserves the ideal temperature to create the silkiest, most luxurious mashed potatoes without scalding the dairy. Once drained, pour the potato chunks back into the now empty and completely dry pot, shaking it gently to ensure no water pockets remain that could make the mash watery. It's mashing time. Grab a sturdy potato masher and press down firmly yet methodically on the hot potatoes, working in all directions until they break down into a smooth, lump-free base. For an even silkier, restaurant-quality result, opt for a potato ricer, which extrudes the potatoes through fine holes into perfect, uniform strands that eliminate any graininess. Slowly and gradually pour the warm milk and melted butter mixture into the mashed potatoes from the saucepan, starting with half and adding more as needed for the desired creaminess. Using a wooden spatula or spoon, gently fold and incorporate the warm liquids into the potatoes with light, folding motions, avoiding vigorous stirring that could activate excess starch and turn them gummy. Now season generously to taste with coarse sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper from a grinder, starting with a teaspoon of salt and adjusting as you mix for balanced flavor. Give the potatoes one final gentle mix with a spatula until the seasonings are evenly distributed throughout, resulting in a creamy, fluffy texture that's light and airy. For that extra gourmet touch, consider stirring in optional enhancements like soft roasted garlic cloves for savory depth, a splash of heavy cream for richness, or finely chopped fresh chives for a burst of color and oniony freshness. These thoughtful additions, like roasted garlic or chives, can effortlessly elevate your homemade mashed potatoes from classic comfort to holiday gourmet status, delighting every guest at your table. Now comes the grand finale, preparing to serve your perfectly crafted creamy mashed potatoes in style on this festive occasion. Using a large serving spoon, carefully scoop the fluffy mashed potatoes from the pot into your beautiful serving bowl, mounting them high to create soft, inviting peaks that look as good as they taste. Place a generous pat of cold, unsalted butter right on top of the warm, mashed potatoes in the bowl, watching as it begins to soften and melt slowly into golden pools across the surface. As the butter melts completely, it infuses the potatoes with extra richness and creates a stunning glossy sheen that makes the dish even more irresistible and appetizing. Finally, garnish with a delicate sprinkle of finely chopped fresh chives or parsley, adding vibrant green flecks that provide a fresh, colorful contrast against the creamy white potatoes. Proudly present your masterpiece in a serving bowl on a beautifully set Christmas dinner table, surrounded by holiday dishes, flickering candles, pine garlands, and warm lights for that ultimate cozy atmosphere. The soft, inviting glow from the gold candles and evergreen accents beautifully complements the creamy mashed potatoes, tying together the warmth and joy of your holiday feast. Sit back and enjoy your homemade, ultra-creamy mashed potatoes, a timeless, crowd-pleasing classic that's the perfect addition to any festive Christmas gathering with family and friends.